Here we go. Here's an interesting... This will be an interesting battle. A Fall of the Samurai player will be fighting me. Let's see how good the Fall of the Samurai is versus a original Shogun 2 player. The map is Chubu Pass, which means there's some flat level ground for my artillery to wreak havoc. I usually don't bring it unless it's mostly a flat map, but we'll see how it does here. Here we go. Let's see what he deployed with. Heavy cav. 3, 4, maybe 5 units of cavalry. No Dachi samurai up front and katanas immediately behind. Classic strategy for fighting a Fall of the Samurai player. There's a little bit of bad weather today, I see. That is unfortunate. However, it really won't matter. It's not like it's raining. If it was raining, I could have an issue. Because that would be most bad for my muzzle loaders that I have. I believe I'll put the artillery on the hill. Much more logical place for it. And you may notice that all my men are painted up differently. I was doing a little side project with them earlier. It worked really well. And if I have time at the end of this, I may show you exactly what it is I'm referring to. Let's see if my changes to the general unit I made. I think I made the bodyguard white and the general himself black. Perfect. Now it's easy to pick him out in the group. Okay. According to logic, he's going to send around a cav flank and then charge me with his swords and try and pin me between the two. My job is to prevent that. Let's watch what he does. With European tactics, I can afford to be much more stationary. Why does he have a unit of Naganitas here? Either he forgot about them, or there's something else hidden here that he's supporting. Alright, here goes his cavalry. Moving already, I believe I will use some shrapnel shot, and this game is lagging already. Just slightly, but enough to be annoying. I swear, people with bad PCs shouldn't play this game. Shouldn't be allowed to play this game, much less. And I assure you the lag's not my fault. Okay, artillery. Actually, fire into his main line over here. The more of that we can screen, the better off we'll be. Especially because we won't be firing into the trees. Trees are like armor against cannons. Okay, he's moving his cav. He's probably trying to get them better hidden. I'm not interested in shooting them. I'm interested in shooting his line. If the cannons will obey, they have a bad problem of not obeying me when I give them an order. Nope, they have chosen not to obey again.
Awaiting orders.
I don't understand what language this guy is speaking.
Engage the enemy. Tremble in fear.
He says we will win.
Destroy them. Obliterate them.
Good luck with that.
Artillery,
I swear if you don't fire.
Attack, brothers! Attack!
Fire.
Pick your foe.
Fire, fire, fire.
Attack.
Or, you know, you could
Wipe
just
them
sit here
out,
and waste my
enemy.
funds. Yeah, because I didn't actually want you anyway. I just wanted you to sit here and look pretty, artillery. Why on earth would I want you to actually do something useful?
Engage the enemy in fear.
And no, it is not because my line is right in front of me, because these things can fire in very high arcs. You know what? If you won't aim at them, aim at the ground around them. Sometimes that works when you tell them to attack the ground. Ah, yeah, you'll shoot at the ground, but you won't shoot at them. Some sort of secret alliance going on that I should know about. Unfortunately, my accuracy is so high on these guns, it may not carry over well. You know, preferably fire into the general. That would be the goal. Perfect. Beautiful. Keep that up for a while. And you've stopped firing. Why have they stopped firing? All the men in my artillery division are going to be shot at the end of this game. Every single one of them. I will ensure it happens. I will personally do it, as a matter of fact. See, this is why I love Armstrong guns. They've only fired twice, but they've racked up 62 kills already, and that's significant. And he's moving his entire force into the woods where it has tree armor. His strategy at the moment is to take all these little objectives down here, and that's a good strategy because that'll force me to move. It will put up a defeat timer for me. And unless I take one of those back before the defeat timer is over, I will lose the game. Fire the cannons, please. When these things are actually working, it is not uncommon at all to rack up 200 kills a game. Alright, I want to watch that cav very closely. That cav is going around for a flank, so I will extend my flank to prepare. He's probably going to try and get on equal ground with me and come down off of that hill. There's the victory timer I spoke of earlier. Which means I now have 9 minutes to do something. Ah. You decided to seize the day. Well, very happy carpe diem to you too, sir. And my general is coming over here to lend aid and comfort to the enemy in the form of fresh lead. My artillery has been overrun, which means it is now effectively useless. Very rarely does artillery survive that sort of an encounter. Come on, General. Save your own army.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir!
And he also launched a massive frontal assault. I should probably withdraw these toaster riflemen. Absolutely gruesome tactics, though. I mean, he is straight up just charging a rifle line. He very well may break me today. He's made contact with my line. I'm not happy about that. If I have any salvation in this fight, it'll be in setting up some sort of a flanking force. But at the moment, it looks like this could be a tragic defeat for me and my people. Fire your rifles. Oh, I'm afraid I have lost this day already. If my line can hold, I might can salvage something on the flanks. Maybe. That is no guarantee, though, and he still has some cavalry somewhere.
Engage the enemy!
Black Bear Infantry! At the double! At the double! Black Bear Infantry!
Alright, I broke that unit of katanas on his flank. The center is going both directions at the moment. Let's move up, move up, move up.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
I fell back with my sharpshooters in order to fire onto the areas where my line breaks. Gives me a little bit of a double line protection almost.
Black Bear Infantry!
Form up, men. Oh, here's a unit that's not being used much. Form another flank on the far side, please. If practical. Okay. That is the power of flanking. I love flanking. Flanking is my friend. Flanking is my best friend, actually. Flanking and bringing guns to bear are my two best friends. Sometimes they fight over who's my better friend. And that is actually his general down there in the stand-in fight square being shot up. Terrible losses, but that is a victory against a samurai player. Don't I know it, man. Good game. A challenge, a very good challenge, and I thought I would lose it.